All right, Ed Madawan starts us off. Go ahead, Ed.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good, what's happening?
Hey, I'm curious. Do you know how these contracts are structured between the cities or the states that fund these stadiums?
It depends.
'Cause I
Everybody's
don't know.
different. Everything is different. There's not one kind of uniform contract between a team and a city. It's different in every place. Some people own their stadium. Some people lease them from the city. Some have sweetheart leases. Some don't. It depends. It's very different team to team. There's no one way of doing it.
Yeah, but what you're saying before, the owners and the players are in a 50-50 partnership. Well, shouldn't it be really a third, because the taxpayers funded that?
Well, they do in some places, they don't in other places, but no, it's not. It's not that way. And if you want to
No, I
say
know it's
they
not,
hold them
but
hostage, they do. See, my point is the players. They talk about now it being a 50-50 partnership between player and owner. It is on about 80% of the revenue. It's not on 100% of the revenue. But what they don't get is the advantages that the owners get from by enhancing the asset, which the owners a lot of times borrow money to enhance the asset. And that's where that cost, they want to turn that back to the player. And a lot of times to the taxpayer, and that's not fair. And that's what they get away with. And it happens in both places. So I understand your premise. It's not a bad one. Listen, I've been against any municipality being publicly funded, any stadium being publicly funded in professional sports forever. Thanks for the call, Ed, because these leagues have enough money, especially football and baseball, that they can lend the money to somebody who wants to build a new stadium in a city. That money should come from money that is lent from the players' union and lent from the league. Now, the league does give money to people. They do allow people. I think NFL does allow you to borrow $150 million to build a stadium. So I think it's 150. It might even be more now. It used to be 150. But they should be more. And the players' unions should be also lending money out of their pension plan, because it shouldn't be up to the cities to produce these stadiums, but they hold them hostage. How they always held them hostage was, hey, I'll move the franchise. You know, George used to say, oh, I'll move the franchise somewhere. He wasn't going to move the New York Yankees out of New York. What, are you crazy? He wasn't going to really do it. You could have called his bluff. He wasn't going to do it. But, you know, if he could get you to do something for him and get him to give you a sweetheart lease or jump through. So whatever team it was, oh, I'll move him somewhere else. Well, you know, everyone used that as a threat after the Giants and the Dodgers. And they obviously, you know, O'Malley, he was smart enough to jump to L.A. He got a sweetheart deal in L.A., and he actually found a pigeon in Horace Stoneman to come out with him, who signed a terrible deal in San Francisco. So he needed someone else to play out there, so he dragged him out there. And he didn't make the money that O'Malley made.